Hello Cancer and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 13th to the 27th of September 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle that I'm using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Cancer for the 13th to the 27th of September 2021. What messages are here for Cancer for the next 2 weeks? What does Cancer need to know at this time? So let's see. Let's take that one and that one. And let's see what you get. So we have the Traveller, move in a new direction. And the Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So these sort of are talking of changing the traditional way of doing things and finding a new direction, a new way, something out of your usual realm of experience, or your, sort of extending your boundaries. Not to say you don't honor the traditional and well-known ways of doing things, but it may be time to expand a little bit, expanding your horizons. So that's nice. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Cancer for the 13th to the 27th of September 2021. What messages are here for Cancer for the next 2 weeks? What does Cancer need to know at this time? And this is the Northern Animal Tarot that I'm using today, and I'll put down a 5-card spread with this, with the first card depicting you, where you are in your current situation. Second card showing what's brought you to where you are, what influences you. The third card showing what challenges you at this time. The fourth card offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the fifth card, which may reveal your possible outcome. It shows what energies you're moving towards. So let's see what you get. 7 of Swords, where you are. Oh, and the Magician. What influences you? Your challenge is justice. Lovely. And your guidance card is the 8 of Swords, and you move towards judgment. Wow. Bottom of the deck, you have the Empress. This is a card of abundant creativity waiting to be birthed. You have the potential to manifest something, to create something. And also sort of, it may well imply, you know, a time of abundance and fulfillment, but it's a lovely creative energy here. So looking at everything together, this sort of shows, again, the Magician talks of manifestation. But you have, where you are, the Seven of Swords, which does speak of doing things differently. So when we look at everything together, it sort of makes me think that it sort of makes me think of a desire. The story I get from this is of someone with a desire to create something, that sort of urge, that creative urge welling up inside them. But in order to manifest that, in order to begin that and put it into something real, they need to take a diversion. They need to do things differently. The Seven of Swords is all about doing the unexpected, using a creative way to solve a problem, and sort of looking at everything together. It's about going your own way, but with a sense of perhaps not sure whether this is a good thing to do. There's a sort of underhandedness that underlines the Seven of Swords. And next to the Magician, it certainly does, it sort of may speak a little of trickery. The Magician is all about being able to manifest something, pulling something out of the hat, something bold, something creative, and knowing that, you know, you just, all you need is the intent to begin it. You have the resources, you have the knowledge, you have the passion for it. You just need to put all that into action. But you're hindered because you have here your Justice card. There's a worrying that, I get a sense of someone worrying that in order to manifest something they want to create, they may have, it may have consequences. Justice is about weighing up the positive and negative aspects of a situation. I get a sense that, you know, you want to go on a certain path, but there's a fear of repercussions. Are you doing the right thing? Is this the way you really should be going? The Justice card in this spread speaks of needing to look at things carefully from both angles and maintain a sense of balance, while at the same time being able to exert your independence and follow your creative drive. And you've got here in your guidance row, you've got the Eight of Swords. Again, you know, a feeling that you can't, you want to do something, but you can't, you're trapped. There's no way out. You feel bound by perhaps principles or tradition or rules and regulations that you've followed quite faithfully up until this point where you want to take this diversion. And the guidance in the Eight of Swords speaks of changing your perspective, changing the way you look at things in order to see that you're actually not as bound as you think you are. The idea here is, although this character is blindfolded and tied, the ties that bind are loose and easily discarded. And perhaps the reason this figure is blindfolded is to indicate that they can't see the full picture, they can't see clearly, they need to feel their way out of it. And if they could see, they'd notice that although it may feel like these swords surround them, there's actually a clear path forward. Maybe tapping into your intuition, going with your gut instinct, your feeling is a clue here, with the 1 foot in the water. Water symbolizing intuition and emotions and feelings. So there's a sense of wanting to create something bold, something amazing, that you may feel will bring about a sense of abundance and comfort and further growth. But you're worried about being judged. You're worried about how this is going to impact on others, and that's sort of really a good aspect. But it's sort of the idea is that you're allowing your past rules and regulations, your past patterns to hold you back. And you feel perhaps very loyal to them, and you don't want to sort of rock the boat in many ways. But by ignoring this, you may feel that you're going to regret not following this creative idea, this creative endeavor. So there's the juxtaposition you're at, and the guidance is that there is actually a way out. It's about seeing things differently, perceiving things differently. And if you're able to do that, the Judgment card shows a whole new rising up from the ashes, as it were, a reinvention of yourself, a sense that you're being called into something. So perhaps this drive, this urge is your calling, and to not follow it would hold you back, would make you feel tired and unable to truly express yourself, or be able to fulfill your true potential. And there you have the Traveler here also saying move in a new direction. So it's sort of quite a strong indication that although you may feel loyal to an established way of doing things, of acting, of living, of behaving, there's a new calling from within to try something different, to go your own way. And your challenge in that is to do it in a balanced and carefully considered way, with the knowledge that, you know, what you do now, what the choices and decisions you make now will have ripple effects, will have repercussions. But if you're willing to think creatively and do things slightly differently and quietly, you may find that you're able to follow this new calling and fulfill your creative potential and find that sense of abundance and growth. So there you have it, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks. And God bless you till we meet again.